going on YouTube? Just a quick video I wanted to throw out here. Something that's been on my mind for quite some time. Now, okay, so Capcom's got this Resident Evil thing going on. Everybody's speculating what it is. Now, I know a while back, Capcom more or less confirmed that there is a Resident Evil 4 remake in the works, or so I've heard. I heard it was official, but I'm not entirely sure. You know, I'm not much of a rumor chaser, to be honest with you. I don't really look into these things as much as I should, especially for somebody who complains about these things and rants about them every now and then, right? But, hey, what do you know? Like, complain about things without knowing the full story? What's more American than that right now? But anyway, my point is... that, you know, Resident Evil 4 remake, speculation might happen. People are like, ooh, it could be a Resident Evil 4 remake. Let's make a Resident Evil 4 remake. Ooh, Resident Evil 4 remake. Why? Like, I think Resident Evil 4 is a game that does not need a remake. Okay? Because when you think about it, all the newer remakes were based basically on the model of RE4. You know, RE4 came in, I know they didn't invent the over-the-shoulder third-person thing, but, you know, that's the game that brought it to the series, and the one that a lot of other Resident Evil games, up until about 7, followed going forward, before the main series decided they're going to make a faceless person who is like the first person. But, you know, that's an entirely different issue. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm just wondering why there's so much clamor for this Resident Evil 4 remake. I don't know why it needs to happen, and people are like, oh, Resident Evil 4 remake, yeah, like, and like, I gotta be honest with you, unless it's like a one-to-one remake, you know, the whole game is exactly the same. They just, from start to finish, they just redo the graphics. Like, I don't think there's a need to do any type of remake for this game. Why? Like, it just seems dumb to me to do. The Code Veronica is another game that I think they need to do a remake of. I mean, they did 2, they did 3. You know, Code Veronica would definitely be the next in the series that would go with the remake direction. You know, I think that's what they should do with it, right? That would be the natural thought. For some reason, people want to remake a 4, which, like I said, to me, seems kind of pointless. I don't know why there has to be a remake to 4. I don't think it's necessary, because 4 was perfect as is. I mean, like I said, other than doing a completely graphical overhaul, and like it needs to be exactly the same. And I know that's not going to happen. We saw how many things changed in the remake. And, like, it even had, hey, Resident Evil 4 had the best system for your items. You know, the attaché case. That's something they never did again in other Resident Evil games, by the way. That crap in 5 and 6 and 7, where you had, like, the little, that was just dumb. And, like, they had the perfect system. And I'm afraid if they do the remake, they're going to take that away. You're going to go back to that that grid of 9 blocks, and that's all you're going to get. So I don't think they should. That's another reason I don't think they should do a remake, because of that. They really need to avoid it because of that. But anyway, like I said, Resident Evil 4 remake, just pointless. Capcom, don't do it. Don't waste your time. You got other games you could work on and stuff like that. But I don't think there needs to be a remake of Resident Evil 4. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are going to disagree. They're like, how dare you? No, they need to remake 4 because like, no. Okay, I'm sorry, but a Resident Evil 4 remake should not happen. There, I said it. But I'll tell you this. I'm going to add this as an extra FU to everyone. For all of you who are, oh, I hope you know how I said that they remade 2 and 3, and it was basically the over-the-shoulder thing like the older games. I hope they redo the entire game. If this remake happens, I hope they do it in the style of Resident Evil 7 and 8 and turn it into a first-person thing. Because that's what you get for wanting this. Yeah. And always remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.